Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome everyone to the deep dive.
Light a beer.
Today we're zooming in on USA Today, specifically from June 3, 2025.
Right. Just excerpts, but still a good snapshot.
Exactly. Our mission really is to sift through that day's news, politics, world affairs, safety, even sports and entertainment,
hmm
and just pull out the most interesting bits for you. Kind of a quick download.
Yeah, and what's always interesting when you do this, looking at just one day, is you see the sheer range of things happening.
Yep.
Geopolitics, sure, but also like space weather.
Totally. Okay, let's dive right in then. Global stuff first. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt mentioned President Trump is expected to talk with Xi Jinping this week.
Yeah, that's a potentially big one.
Why now? What makes this call significant?
Well, it lands smack in the middle of these renewed trade tensions, doesn't it?
Ah, right. Tariffs and market access stuff again.
Exactly. So, any direct talk at that level is noteworthy. Could be a chance to maybe ease things a bit or at least clarify positions on the economic front.
Okay, got it. Now, moving from world leaders to big institutions, this Harvard case the Supreme Court picked up sounds really interesting. It's about federal contracts and foreign funding.
Yeah, and it's potentially huge for universities. It's not just about listing foreign donations.
Right. So what is the core issue?
The real question is whether getting federal money means universities have to actively restrict or at least heavily scrutinize certain foreign connections.
Connections related to sensitive research,
Mm.
like AI.
Precisely. AI, biotech, areas where foreign government funding might, raise flags, national security, conflicts of interest, that kind of thing.
So a ruling could really change how universities operate globally.
Absolutely. Could impact research funding, collaborations, a lot.
Wow. Okay, shifting gears completely now. Outer space calling. NOAA issued a severe geomagnetic storm watch. What does that actually mean for us?
Okay, so basically, a geomagnetic storm is a big disturbance in Earth's magnetic field. Usually it's caused by the sun spitting out a huge chunk of energy and material, a coronal mass ejection.
Right. And a watch just means one might be coming.
Exactly. Conditions look right for a severe one, maybe hitting by Sunday evening.
And the potential impact, what should we look out for?
The main concern is technology. Things that rely on that magnetic field.
Like a power grid?
Yeah, power grids could see voltage issues,
Mm-hmm.
and communication systems, especially satellites, GPS navigation, they can get disrupted.
Okay. So space weather isn't just abstract. It can actually affect things down here.
Definitely. It's a good reminder of that connection.
Okay. Back down to Earth. And sadly, some difficult news. A shooting at a University of Minnesota graduation ceremony. 2 injuries reported.
Yes, a tragic event. Authorities are still investigating the details, of course.
But the immediate takeaway.
Well, unfortunately, it just underscores this ongoing, critical need for really solid security at large public events. It's a persistent challenge.
Yeah, a very tough situation. Okay, let's move to sports now. Something positive. Team USA hockey.
Huge news. A historic win, actually.
Ending a gold medal drought.
Right.
How long was it?
92 years.
92. Wow,
Hmm.
that's incredible. A massive moment for USA hockey.
Absolutely. A really significant achievement after such a long time.
Incredible. Okay, staying with sports, but shifting leagues. NFL, Kansas City Chiefs, and Arrowhead Stadium. Sounds like there's some uncertainty.
Yeah, there's a big discussion happening. It's about the future of their stadium.
Renovate the existing one or build something new.
That's the core debate. Keep the iconic Arrowhead, maybe update it, or go for a brand new dome stadium.
Which has big implications beyond just the team, right? For the city.
For sure. Fan experience, team operations, but also the city's economy, attracting future big events, like another Super Bowl potentially. Big decision.
Right. Okay, and let's quickly touch on entertainment. Peacock's got new stuff for June.
Yep. Summer streaming lineups. They're doing a 50th anniversary Jaws binge, which is fun timing.
Ha, perfect for summer.
And bringing back shows like Love Island USA, just, keeping the content pipeline full.
Standard streaming playbook. And also, congrats are in order. Faizan Zaki won the Scripps National Spelling Bee.
That's right, the 97th B. Always amazing to see that level of focus and, well, vocabulary.
Absolutely. Incredible dedication from those kids.
It truly is.
Okay, so let's pull back for a second. We covered quite a bit from just one day's news.
Yeah, we went from potential U.S.-China talks impacting trade,
Through a Supreme Court case that could reshape university research.
warnings about solar storms affecting GPS,
Tragic local safety concerns.
a historic hockey win decades in the making.
Major decisions about NFL stadiums and even, what's new to stream.
It really shows how taking this kind of deep dive, even on one source for one day, brings up such diverse, important pieces of information, stuff that shapes our world in ways we see, and maybe some we don't.
Exactly. Which leads to a final thought for you to consider. Think about how things that seem totally unrelated, like, say, those trade tensions we mentioned and that geomagnetic storm watch.
Mm-hmm. Very different scales.
Totally different. But both could actually have real, tangible effects on your daily life. One maybe hits supply chains or prices, the other could mess with your phone's navigation.
Right. Different path, same endpoint of impacting us.
So the question to leave you with is, what other unseen forces or maybe seemingly disconnected events might be shaping things around you right now in ways you haven't quite connected yet? Something to think about.